Hello there, listeners. Here is Maya speaking, still February 22. I wanted to put a spotlight and deepen into ideas that I brought up by the end of the preview episode. Um, the first one of them, um, by the way, if you maybe you can hear in the background planes of like bombers or something, I don't know, start flying above the village since I recorded the preview episode. Um, and my cat came in. Okay, so two ideas that I wanted to deepen in. The first one is the idea how is the state um, using mental violence against the civilians? Here now you can maybe hear the planes. Um, well, like this is very frightening to hear like planes going around you all day, and also just bring lots of tense into the body. But plus the state, you see, or at least the government, yeah, the government have the interest of keeping the civilians under fear, but only if they manage to make the civilians trust them. Maybe not only, but it will be mostly official for the government to keep the civilians under fear if they also manage to make the civilians believe that they, the government, are the only one that can save them from this horrible danger. So it is their interest to create an actual danger, and it's also their interest to make you be very, very frightened from this danger. But then they try to sell you the idea that they can help you with it. And what I ended the last episode with, the last preview episode, is with trying to say, like, what can we do about it? Like I was saying here, now I'm sharing my experience with you of being so stressed only from the worry that the world might break. So we need to like speak about this stress. So it won't be appeared that there is just like war start out of nowhere and go out of nowhere. So we get a better grips of reality together out of sharing our experience. And then the question rise up is, well, what will we do about it? Okay, we shared our experience. We made sure that we all understand how terrible is war in all its aspect, like in the complexity aspect of and the very wide aspect of how terrible and why wars are so terrible. um, and then what we do with it. So what we do with it is we refuse to believe that the government that is creating the war is the only one that can keep us from the war. We stop putting our faith in those messed up parents, the government that try to emotionally bullying us around by keeping us frightened and putting our trust at there. So we don't trust them. Okay, so if your government drag you into war, don't trust it. Don't vote for politicians that are dragging you into war, for example. Don't go and serve a war if it's not completely clear what it is for. Like, if everyone around you tell you very clearly that your government is bullshitting you and dragging you into a political war to keep you frightened because they don't really know how to repair stuff and do good, and maybe don't even want, because it is easier to control frightened people and take advantage of frightened people. So don't go to their war. Don't wear the uniform. Don't hold the weapon. Don't do what they tell you to do. Yeah, rebel, basically. Rebel. And now it sounds crazy, right? If for I don't know, from Israel perspective, believe me, it sounds crazy to say let's just rebel because everyone are so synced in it. So I think as for four steps, step to be, let's say, if you find yourself saying, I have to go to war. Let's say you find yourself in a situation that you say, if I won't go to this war, my whole family will be massacred. Okay, and many people in Israel go to war for that reason. I'm absolutely sure that many soldiers in the IDF, this is they don't hate anyone. They're just completely frightened and think that if they don't go to this war, their family might be massacred, which might be true. Yeah. it's hard to know. It depends where you live exactly and what's going on, but it is an option. Okay, so if you find yourself going to war for that reason, at least don't be proud about it. At least don't be patriotic. Don't say like, yeah, we're gonna beat their ass. Don't go into revenge. Don't go into hate. Don't go into being proud of anything violent that you do, even if you have to do it. Even let's put our role in our mind that if we find ourselves someone if we find ourselves harming someone else, even if it is for our own self-protection, it's a sad thing, and we should do everything we can to avoid it. Let's put it in our mind. Do everything we can to avoid violence. Hitting the other person, putting violence against your neighbor will never do us good. It's a very, very bad solution. It's a less opportunity solution. Do everything you can to not go there. Let's just put it in our mindset, because it's not that simple that the government say just go to war and everyone go to war because they have to, because it's make lots of logical sense. No, there is a very, very big logistic organization of mind controlling and culture controlling and controlling the public disgust and what people can say and not say, and who will be listened to and who will not. It's like it's a lot of there is a lot of culture and psychology behind sending people into battle. If we disarm the psychology move that they put on us, if we disarmed the cultural move that they put upon us, I believe we can disarm the militaries all over the world. Let's hope for. What can we do? It sounds crazy what I just said, right? But who knows? Yeah, the future is open. Who set the future if not like people, right? Let's do the best we can anyway. Better than supporting war, that's for sure. At least we know we did good. Thank you, listeners, for listening. Bless us all. Ahom Atakuyasin. May all beings be happy.